If you've been thinking about relocating to the Boise, Idaho area, we have the most special treat for you today. We are in the quintessential small town of Middleton, Idaho. Today, we are going to give you the most comprehensive full vlog tour. You are going to experience everything with your eyes. We are going to share stories with you, teach you every detail you need to know to help you decide if Middleton, Idaho is the place for you to call home or not. Let's get after it right now. We are starting in the heart of downtown Middleton. It is just a very small strip of local restaurants and businesses. We've got a couple older buildings, the police station. Right across from me over this way is Piccadilly Park, which is so fun to say. Oh, here comes his food. Micah.
Oh, Micah.
Micah just got a treat. He got an order from Praise. Micah, what kind of ice cream you get?
I got the classic Idaho flavor, which is huckleberry.
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 So you need to be in the know. If you relocate to Idaho, huckleberry will become your favorite everything, your favorite ice cream flavor, your favorite pie, your favorite jam. Why? Because we've got all sorts of wild huckleberries that you can go pick. And if you're really cool and you want to know the cool spots like us, just reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, or write us an email. If you're thinking about relocating here, we'll give you all the cool spots to go pick wild huckleberry. Anyway, let's get back to Piccadilly Park, because who doesn't want to talk about Piccadilly Park when Piccadilly is so fun to say? Piccadilly is one of the cutest words ever, right?
I love
It's
Piccadilly.
so cute. It's
By
so
the way,
cute.
Huckleberry burgers are the best.
Ooh, huckleberry burgers are
Yep.
the best. Let's walk across the street over here so we can get in a little bit closer to the action. So Micah said, and Micah lives in Meridian, Idaho, okay? Meridian is right smack dab in the middle of everything. He said him and his buddies come out here to use that skate park right there. It's his favorite skate park here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho. We've also got a splash pad. Not sure if you're aware of this, but there are 4 seasons here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho, and summer gets super hot. So if you're looking for something fun to do with the kiddos and it's not a day at the river or an escape up into the foothills, you're gonna wanna bring them over here to the splash pad. And hey, you might even throw a swimsuit on yourself and join in on the fun. So from where I'm standing on the corner of Piccadilly Street and Main Street, I can see the middle school. So let's talk about education here in Middleton, Idaho. Overall, Middleton ranks higher in the public school system than many other areas in the Treasure Valley. These schools are packed. They are busting at the seam with students because there has been quite a bit of growth here. So that is just something to be aware of. But even if you don't have kiddos that you're still sending off to school, education in a community is very important to help maintain the value of your home. So the schools here are excellent. They just happen to be super full. School choice is also a really big deal here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho. So you are going to encounter a plethora of homeschool, classical education, charter schools, you name it, whatever it is that you think is best fit for you and your family, you'll have plenty of options and support here in Middleton, Idaho. Let's go check out another area and share some more about the area.
This is getting out of control. Look at how much it's melting, how fast. You can't even eat it fast enough, it's so big. Is that a single scoop?
That's 2.
That's just a double. It's out of control.
All right, guys, let's talk amenities and life living. We are standing here in front of Ridley's. Ridley's is a local grocery store chain. It is the only grocery store here in Middleton, Idaho. And we've also got our Ace Hardware checked in here. So whether you need groceries or a new hammer, this is the spot where you're going to grab those things.
Or a gun.
Or a gun.
They sell them at Ace.
You can get a gun, you can get your propane, you can get yourself some new grapevines. Do they get baby chicks in this one?
No, I don't
They
think
have
so.
baby chicks here. Okay.
I don't think so.
Can't get your baby chicks, but if you want chickens, Middleton might be the place for you. If you want to have some of your own chickens or a horse, or we got Susie back here. She wants a donkey.
Yeah, my wife wants a donkey. We're going to call him Donkey when we get him too.
Oh, that's perfect.
Just Donkey.
And you know, I have to say, I started watching donkey videos and they have the sweetest personalities ever. And I'm like, ooh, she is so smart. I think I want a donkey now. I think I want a donkey now. But this is where you will get your groceries and do most of your main shopping and main life living right behind Ridley's happens to be one of the best Mexican restaurants, hand down, in all of the Treasure Valley. El Pollo Senior. If you guys are El Pollo Loco fans, they have El Pollo Loco style chicken and beans. So you can get your tortillas, make your tacos. It's so delicious. And then there's a sit down Mexican restaurant, also a cool little drive up coffee shop. So there's a couple businesses right here situated on Main Street. And then we've got a gas station this way and a gas station that way. And then you've got a little sprinkling of your dentist, your hair salon where I happen to get my hair done, the police station, library, another little roadside park, which is literally called the Roadside Park. And it's got a couple bridges with a creek running through, and you can throw your fishing line in there. And there's some benches with shade. Something to be aware of here in Middleton, Idaho is you must have a car or a horse and buggy or something along those lines. There is no bus that comes in here, no train. You are 100% dependent on having your own vehicle. And if you don't know this about Idaho, our DMV has the lowest prices, I think probably of anywhere.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. So I have to check out our cost of living video because I don't know those prices right off the top of my head. But you guys, get yourself a big old truck because the gas prices are lower here. Also, the cost of living is definitely one of the perks. And if you're here in Middleton, Idaho, you will be doing some driving. So we're about 15 minutes away from Costco.
Yep.
We're about 5 miles away from one of the best hospitals in the area, St. Luke's, and another mile or two above and beyond that, you're at the St. Alphonsus Hospital. So you have great access to medical care. I would say if you were laying in bed at night and dreaming about relocating to Idaho, Middleton, Idaho is probably what you're picturing. A lot of people are pretty surprised when they show up to like Eagle or Meridian about how suburban it really is there. Middleton, Idaho is still very much small town vibes, one main street, local restaurants, that whole community energy and parades, you name it. And outside of that, if you're looking for a nightlife or a lot of activities and events, you're not really going to find that here in Middleton, Idaho. But where we're situated, we're right next to Caldwell, Idaho. So in about 15 minutes, you end up in downtown Caldwell, Idaho, and that's where a lot of life living happens. Or 15, 20 minutes the other direction to Meridian, Idaho, and you've got big time shopping, bigger chain restaurants, and just a lot more going on. So Middleton, Idaho is really where everyone looks to escape. We have relocated hundreds of families by this, I would say, and usually the toss-up is between Eagle, Star, and Middleton. And I would say as of late, more people are ending up here in Middleton, Idaho. And when we take you through the communities, I think you're gonna see why. So speaking of communities, now we are going to take you through 4 or 5 different style of communities here in Middleton, Idaho, ranging from $350,000 on a smaller lot, 3-bed, 2-bath-ish communities, all the way up to a couple $1,000,000 on acreage or with views. And while we are going through those communities and showing you what exactly it is that you can purchase here if you relocate to Middleton, Idaho, we are also going to discuss the pros and cons and just really get into the nitty-gritty details of what it is like to live here in Middleton, Idaho.
All right, we're headed to the next location, but Rachel, she messed that up, guys. Listen, when it comes down to food in Middleton, there's way more options than she even talked about. There's one of my favorite little taco spots. If you're from Southern California or anywhere that has good street tacos, El Tacos Rancho, great little tacos. She also forgot to mention Burger Q, which has some good burgers. They have bison burgers, buffalo burgers. I mean, good stuff, you guys. There's some neat little, there's actually even a Chinese place here. And if you go to the Jack in the Box in town, go say hi to Oscar and Lorena. They are the managers and they're so sweet. I know, Jack in the Box, leave me alone. I love my Jack in the Box ranch, okay? So anyway, let's get to the next location.
All right, you guys, we're in one of our very first communities. Before I get into what I have to say, how cool is this, right? Behind me, we've got a swimming pool. Everyone's laughing and playing. There's tons of kids in there. There's a park. I'm not sure if you can see the park super well right here behind the community center, but it's just so fun seeing all the families out. We just saw a little guy cruising down the road on his little dirt bike. And that's really what is super cool about the communities here in Middleton, Idaho, is it's all about connection. And I think that connection and the style of community play a big role in the price point of the house. So I'm going to explain what I mean by that. You're going to get different levels of price points of what seems like a similar home in various communities all throughout Middleton, Idaho, and really the Treasure Valley. And what that is a builder is required to leave a certain amount of green space in every new community. And the price point of the home goes up if that builder chooses to leave more green space in the community and or do more amenities within that green space. So this builder, I would say, is just a notch above the lower entry price points for single family homes. And that is not necessarily because the quality of the home is different from another builder. It's because they leave more green space. They put in more walking paths, they add a pool, parks, benches. So there's a lot more amenities within the community. And I would say this is the #1 style of community and home that people who relocate to the Treasure Valley, Idaho purchase. In this community I'm standing in right now, you're looking in, and you guys, these numbers change over the years. So I'm going to say, maybe we should do it on a tier system. It's not the lowest, so it's not a #1, but it's a #2. And right now in 2025 summer, here we are at the end of June, you can buy a home in this community anywhere from $589 up into the high 800s. There's actually a home for sale right now that we're looking at for a customer of ours, 5-bed, 5-bath. 3,432 square feet, and it is for $739,000, just to give you an idea. So you can go a little bit less or a little bit more in this community, but that's about where you're going to be sitting. And then with that, you get sidewalks, very wide streets. You can have cars parked on both sides of the road. You get homes with American flags, Trump signs. I don't see a speck of trash in here. Down over here, we've got stations where you can stop if you're taking your doggo on a walk and they have a dropping and you forgot your bag. They've got stations for that. I got a little bug in my eye just now. Everything is fenced. You're not going to find water features in this community. A lot of the neighborhoods out here in Middleton or all throughout the Treasure Valley, Idaho, have water features, and some allow fences, some don't. Here in this community, you're not going to find the water features, which depends. It's a pro for some and a con for others. A lot of people who have little kiddos don't like that. They just prefer the pool with the fence around it. And then you're gonna have this privacy fencing all throughout. So I would say this is a very common, what would you call it, Ken?
Common
situation.
neighborhood.
Common neighborhood.
Yeah.
This is a lot of what you're going to find here in Middleton, Idaho. All right, now we are going to head over to the next price point down. So if you're thinking, oh, 700 range, I don't need the community pool, which, side note, I gotta tell you guys something so cool about Middleton, Idaho is it has a park and rec. And a lot of the suburbs out here don't have a park and rec. So believe it or not, like for example, Star, Idaho and Eagle, Idaho, they don't have community pools, or city pools, I should say. If you want a pool and you don't have your own, you need to buy a home in a community that has a pool. I mean, I thought that was so crazy because when I grew up in California, like every city had a pool and that's where everyone went in the summer. No, if you want a pool here and you're not gonna go swimming in the river, you're gonna wanna buy either a house with your own pool or you're gonna wanna live in a community like this one. Anyway, we are going to jump over to a community that has a lower price point starting out and give you an idea of what we mean about the green space. And then after that, we're going to go check out homes on 1 acre lots.
Ooh, boy, let's do it.
The big boys. Okay, now we're in the next community, and here we are going to be starting at the 385 range up to about 600. Like I said, prices change over time. So if we're rating this on a scale of 1 through 5 of where the price points fall, let's just say this is a 1. We're starting at a 1. But before we show you these homes and this community, I thought it would be really cool to talk about what we saw on the drive over here and just some of the little experiences on just the little drive on the way. So we were in the car for what, Ken? 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Took us about 5 minutes to get over here. We were driving on country roads, no speed limit signs posted. If you are finding yourself on a country road with no speed limit posted, and when you're looking around, it's houses, it's 20. If it's down and there's retail or parks, you're gonna wanna go 15. And guys, if you hit a cow, and this is going to come up on your driver's test, if you hit a cow, you're responsible and you owe the owner of that cow 10 grand. All right?
Woo.
So you are responsible. The other thing I want to point out is while we were driving, you saw a mixture of small farm homes up to large farm homes with outbuildings, newer, older. Everyone was probably on about 5 acres plus. All right, I would say the average was probably about 5 acres, 10 acres, but there were a couple big kahunas with the big old irrigation systems, lots of farmland. When you're driving, you see a lot of country, big skies. This is mostly farm country, so it's pretty flat, very green, very lush. You see a lot of horses, cows, families. We even saw Granny. So we got some road hazards out here, okay? Grandma was walking across the country road at her own pace to get her mail on the other side, and there was a little buildup of traffic. You stopped for her. We passed her, she safely got her mail, and then the next road over there was a kitty cat playing in the road. You got to stop. I'd say when you're closer to the river, you encounter a lot of road hazards, but it's primarily ducks with their babies, geese with their babies. There's actually a turkey farm that has turkeys crossing. I thought it was really funny one year because the turkeys were protesting in the road on Thanksgiving and it caused a lot of traffic. And I'm like,
That's funny.
It was really
You'll
funny.
see deer too. Deer
And
down by the river.
A lot of deer. So drive slow, pay attention. It might feel like you're on these country roads and there's just, you could drive, have your music up and your windows down. You really need to be alert and pay attention. Not everywhere that you have a stop sign, someone else does. So just pay attention and drive slow. And yeah, I mean,
Safety first.
Safety first.
All right.
Safety first. Let's see these neighborhoods. Okay, so this builder is a very popular builder, #1 builder in Idaho. They build more homes than anyone else, and they do a great job of producing a product that is very accessible. We help many of our clients purchase homes with this builder and many in this community specifically. So this is a great spot if you're looking for a single level or 2-story home, anywhere from 3 to 5 bedroom, 2 bath, and your budget is going to hit in that high 300, like we said, up to 600 price point. There are walking paths. They have the minimum green space in a lot of these communities, a small park, a bench. And then depending on where you're relocating, this builder specifically may or may not have a pool. But like we said, in Middleton, Idaho, you don't have to worry about that because they have their own park and rec center with a pool. And so you can enjoy that and cool off there. Or maybe this is a good spot to talk about all of the BLM land around us and how we could use that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we are off of Duffy.
We're off of Duff Road.
Duff Road.
By the way, I have
Duffy.
2 friends that live in this neighborhood.
2 friends that live in this neighborhood. Ken is real popular, you guys.
Yep.
So you're really blessed that you get to listen to all his expertise here.
Oh, speaking of my expertise, Duff Road takes you down that way, and on the south side of State Street is Duff Pond. That's where I do my fishing, so maybe you'll see me there.
That's where, yeah, so if you wanna be Ken's friend, you gotta check out that pond. Something else, Ken told me he filmed a little content while we were driving because I left out some of the restaurants and important things to say, and he wasn't sure if he was gonna put it in or not, but now he has to because I'm bringing it up. You guys, he saved someone's life recently at one of those restaurants. He did CPR, got the paramedics there, saved their life. I don't know if you guys know this about Ken, but Ken was a first responder, he was a detective, and now he's here helping you figure out if you should call Idaho home like he did or not. But thank him in the comments below, and also go Ken, saving a life.
You were not supposed to bring that up, young lady.
He's actually saved multiple people's lives recently and 3 dogs' lives. All right. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what's going on either.
I don't know about
it's crazy right now.
You know what it is? It's because
so
he's
funny.
always watching, and he like can memorize everything or pick up on all the things going around because he was a detective. Like,
Stop. Let's walk and talk and show these.
Let's walk and talk and show the houses.
Because I like the different variety that we got going on here.
We have a lot of variety, and again, wide streets and sidewalks. So something you might not know, depending on where you relocate to here in this area, you might not get sidewalks. Some of the communities do not have sidewalks. So I think that is one really big reason why you need to work with people like us who are really familiar with these communities, is because you might
people
see,
like us. Let's just work with us.
Well, people like us.
We're
I know, and I got to throw up
creme de la creme.
We're the creme de la creme, but also Nate, who is our lead agent, is like, oh, he's so sweet. You guys, when him and his wife got married, well, they met because they were missionaries, okay? So first and foremost, like they were off doing some mission work. When they met and got married, his wife only had a Tupperware container of belongings. Like, that's it. She dedicated her life to the Lord, and they're just great, salt to the earth. Like, that's the kind of people on our team, and you will fall in love with Nate, and Nate is part of every transaction. I hate saying transaction. He is part of everybody's process of relocating here. So you guys will all get to meet Nate.
And he's a pretty darn good golfer too.
He's a good golfer. So is Ken. So is my husband. Those guys go golfing together.
It's fun.
Yeah. Speaking of golf, you might want to get a golf cart if you're relocating here. That's always a fun thing to do. I mean, the weather is great year round. A lot of people get on their golf cart, drive over to their neighbors, drive to the community pool. It's super fun.
Oh, can I tell you something about this particular neighborhood?
Yes.
Literally, my friend, we did 4th of July here in this neighborhood.
Ooh, was it
off
poppin'?
the charts, crazy fun.
Yes.
Literally the most amazing fireworks. It was like battles. Who could have the best fireworks?
Well, I think what happens is, and I know if you're watching this video, you're probably living in a state where most of our clients have relocated from. And there's a good chance you had a lot of restrictions on fireworks, if any at all. Baby, here we are patriots in our bones, all right?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic.
Fireworks they're gonna go off and they're gonna be popping here. I do recommend, if you relocate to an area that has a lot of farmland around you, that you check out your local community Facebook groups to see how to navigate the fireworks situation out of respect for the farm animals nearby.
For sure.
And out of the farmland, because of course there are always fire hazards. So there's a polite way to go about celebrating our freedom.
Yeah, don't just be savages.
Don't be savages. Figure it out, okay? If you want to know how to be a local here, which that's another point I have to make. Okay, I gotta stop for this point.
This is like serious.
This is a serious point. It's so crazy how many people say they've lived all over the country, and it doesn't matter if they're a teenager or they're 100 years old, say they've never felt like they've belonged somewhere the way they feel when they move to Idaho. They're immediately like, oh, I'm an Idahoan. Sticker on their car, Idaho sign out there, on their front porch. People move here and they feel like, okay, I'm from Idaho. Here, I don't know if it's because everyone who was from here was already so nice. And then when people came here, they were in search of community and home, because we have so many people who have relocated here. I don't know what it is that has built that, but seriously, the second you land here, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm at home. Let's talk about, actually, you know what? Let's go check out what you can get on acreage property, and then I will talk to you all about HOAs, because I know that is a negative word for many, but guys, here it is a super positive word. All right, let's go hit up those 1 acre homes now. Okay, now we are in one of our pocket communities, and you can see that we are surrounded by farmland. So right here in particular, we've got farm all in the front yard, and then as we flip around, you can see each of these homes is on a couple acre lots, and they are all custom or semi-custom build. And then again, big views in the backyard. I know a lot of people worry, well, what's gonna happen if the farmland sells off? Right now, here in this particular area, everything that you see agriculture is zoned for agriculture. And then all throughout Middleton, and this is where our job again comes in, where we can help navigate that for you, is it depends on the zoning. So if it were to ever sell, what could they do with it? So right now, it's agriculture. Let's talk a little bit about the build process while we admire these beautiful homes. And I don't know if you recognize this home right here, but if you want more information about this house, we have this awesome resource online. All you need to do is scan this QR code. Guys, we paid thousands of dollars to build this tool for you, and it is so cool.
And it's free.
And it's free. It's free for you. Thousands for us, okay? It is so cool. It might even be better than these YouTube videos, dare I say.
Whoa.
Whoa, dare I say that? Okay, so all you do is hover over the map, and it will highlight, and you're gonna click on Middleton, and then every video we've ever made about Middleton, whether it's a home tour or a talking head video or you name it, will come up, and everything that is listed online for sale will also be there. Now, in our back pocket is where we got most of the good stuff coming up, because that's where these newer custom and semi-custom situations come up. This house though, you guys, has been under contract 3 times, and we have received so many phone calls from you guys about this house, and each time it was under contract. So now it is available again, and it is a double RV bay on a couple acres with insane views by one of our favorite builders. So definitely check it out. Okay, a lot of people are really scared to build a custom home because they've heard horror stories about going over budget and over time. That is where our guy, Brian Nyhoff, comes up. Brian is a home designer, and if you are interested in building a custom house, he will design the house in your budget, and then we bid that out to the different builders that we trust, and then you select your builder from there, and they want to do a really good job because they want to keep earning business from us and from Brian. So really, hands down, designing first and then presenting that to the builders is the best and safest way to go, and it is really what prevents all of those big budget spikes or timeline spikes. It is the only way to go. Now, we've got a lot of really amazing builders here will build homes like these guys behind us, where they have it pre-designed, they start building. At certain points, you can go in and make selections. Sometimes once it is already up on the market, you're kind of out of luck when it comes to making selections, but they've worked with like very talented designers, and you're not going to be disappointed in the selections made. But if you want to get in on that selection process, really, you need to reach out to us because we know what is up and coming on the market. So for example, this one's already done being built behind us, but this same builder has other lots on acreage and on water. So we kind of sit down and really navigate, what do you want your property to be like? What's your lifestyle like? Are you leaving in the winter and you just want to be able to lock your home up and leave, and you want low maintenance? Well, maybe a property on water that's lower maintenance, and we will check out one of those communities here in just a minute. Maybe one of those is better for you. Maybe you want the acreage and you want to be on something like this. So these pocket neighborhoods, it's going to be a wide range of price points, but this one specifically, you're looking in the high $1 million up to $2 million mark, and these are all on a couple acres. And then you don't have anyone in front of you or beside you or behind you. So if you're interested in a custom build or semi-custom build, or you want to get on the phantom list, because we call it the phantom list because they never hit the market. We help clients purchase homes that never, we know they'll never hit the market. We just know what is up and coming and being built. We've got more double RV bays in the pipeline, acreage, waterfront, you name it. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or write us an email. Okay, now let's go check out homes on acreage that are in a community. White picket fence, chickens, families, retirees, whole 9 yards. All right, now we are in one of my favorite style of neighborhoods. We've got beautiful custom and semi-custom homes on 1 acre lots with white picket fences, families, retirees, a blend of everything in between. We've got chickens in here. So we were in here with clients yesterday, checking out one of the new homes being built, and they're talking to us. They're talking to us right now. We were admiring kids out here taking care of their girls, their chickens with mom and dad. And then as we were driving out, leaving one of the houses down here, and the kiddos are coming out. All the kids were lined up. Their bikes were laying on the driveway and they were eating popsicles. And then right over here, we've got the little like electric wagons and bikes and basketball hoops. You name it. This is where people who want to raise children and have medical freedom, freedom of religion, pick their schools and the educations. This is where families from Washington, Oregon, and California are relocating to. It's here in Middleton, Idaho, in communities just like this. So you're looking at, and this is just rough, you guys, you're looking at about an acre for about 1.1 up to the $1.56 million range. Now, a lot of these builders we work with and have great relationships with them are building very similar homes, if you're not wanting the acre, on waterfront, and that's where we're going to go to next. But if you're wanting outbuildings, chickens, maybe multiple RV bays, a larger home, or just lots of options, this kind of community is going to be perfect for you. Okay, can we even, so this home's not for sale, but I just adore it. See their little chicken coop over there? It matches their house. And then I don't know, is that a she shed?
It's a little a little she shed out in the outbuilding back there, yep.
And I don't know if the camera is picking up on it, but they have big garden boxes over there. So that's what you're going to find in a setup in a community like this. And there's little pockets of communities all spread out Middleton, Idaho. And a lot of times, once that land is sold and the builder applies for permits, it's just a matter of weeks before the home is purchased and goes under contract. And like I said, that's where it's not hitting the MLS. So that's when you need to go on the phantom list. So you definitely need to reach out and give us a call, shoot us a text, write us an email. We really sit down and figure out what it is specifically you're looking for. And we reach out to our builders and the other people in the community we have relationships with, and we figure out exactly which home makes sense a lot of times before it even like has the first nail in a piece of wood in the stud. Look at her. No, I was gonna interview her. With my mic. All right, guys, now that we're on water community neighborhoods, if let's call it that, maybe this is my favorite. I don't know. I can't pick a favorite. I love them all. I really love them all. And maybe one of the reasons I love them all is because the communities that we've shown you, at least the last three, including this one, are all part of our favorite builder teams out here, and I just know the heart of the people and the builders, and I love them so much, and I love the homes. I know they're great quality. I don't know, Ken, which community would you pick? Like if money was no option, which community would you pick?
The last one with because I want animals.
Because you want animals?
I want chickens,
yeah.
I want all that good stuff.
I want animals and chickens too. Yep. Okay, you know who this community is perfect for, and actually we've helped several clients purchase homes in this exact community. So I would say you guys there watching us on YouTube, this is your favorite community in Middleton because you've all been watching the channel for however long, reached out to us, and then this is where we helped you purchase a home, is right here in this community with these builders who we love. Today, we filmed this home right here, and I almost caught it on fire. I burned an award.
Oh, we're going to talk about that, huh?
Oh, I guess we're going to talk about it. You guys, I accidentally left the stove on, and this home right here behind us won 5 awards, 5 big awards, and they have this beautiful piece of art where someone sketched the home, and then it presented the various titles of the awards, and it was sitting by the stove, and I caught it on fire.
It melted.
And you guys, you want to know how sweet they were? The agent called, the builder called, they came by, and they were like, Rachel, we love you guys. It's totally okay. We're going to call our rep. We'll get it taken care of. So sweet. So I'm reframing. I'm getting the award reframed. Thank goodness it was only the frame that got destroyed and then the whole back. Somehow the rest of it is intact. And I don't know.
It was an emotional day today
It was
for
an
Rachel.
emotional day. I cried.
She
I
almost
felt
lost it,
so
but we
bad.
brought it back together.
We brought it back. I got my favorite people right here. Ken behind the camera,
See?
Micah over here.
Micah's here for its moral support.
Moral support. But we caught it and nothing happened to the house at all. And it's right there. And if you guys want to see it, hit up this QR code or visit our resource. It's welcomehomeida.com. All you have to do, we spent thousands of dollars and lots of hours building this crazy cool interactive map. You hover over Middleton, Idaho, it will highlight, you click on it, and any video we've made previously or coming up in the future is going to be on there. And then it also lists everything that shows up on the MLS currently. You guys, the best stuff that's for sale is not on there though. It's in our heads, in our builders. We know what it is. So reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, write us an email, but Ken's going finger up.
It's talking about the website. It's not just Middleton. It's literally any community in all of the Treasure Valley. It's amazing. It should be on the screen right now.
It should be on the screen right now. Hit that QR code. If you don't know how to use it, you just go to the camera on your phone and act like you're going to take a picture and the link will pop up. You just tap it and it brings you right up.
Ooh, technology girl right here.
But it's even better on a laptop or desktop, but it still is great on your cell phone.
Oh, for sure.
Let's talk about this community. Okay.
Why did you call it waterfront?
Water. Okay.
Explain.
So multiple reasons. So one reason is we've got these beautiful ponds that are fully stocked with bluegill and bass that you can fish in. You can paddleboard in there. You can, oh Micah, what's that called where you stand on the board?
They try to make it cool. They call it sups, but they're stand-up paddleboards.
Sups. Ooh, did you know that, Micah? Oh, Micah just learned something from us, old people.
What's up?
Here. What's up? I've been saying lately that I'm in my 50s because I want to impress you guys.
Oh, stop it. Knock it off. Okay, waterfront. Okay,
10 years away. So you got water. So what's really cool is you get these beautiful homes with this one, you guys. Let's walk. Okay.
We're walking. I like it.
Let's walk. Okay. So these houses are so pretty. And if you don't think they're pretty, I don't know.
Yeah.
We can help almost everyone. I don't know if I can help someone who doesn't think these homes are beautiful.
You know what? Just walk us by this massive two RV bays and then take us to the water. 2
RV bays. Okay, and then I'll take you to the water.
I like it.
All right, let's do it. Actually, you know what? I am going to get us in the garage and take you guys straight back into the water. That wasn't the plan, but I've got the garage code right here.
Special treat.
I got to show you guys. So these houses, if you want plenty of storage, which if you are a snowbird and you're leaving for the winter and that's why you're picking this community, I got to hide this code from you guys real quick.
Did we just turn this Middleton vlog into a mini house tour vlog? We're not doing a house tour.
We're not going to do a house tour because if you guys want to see the whole house, I mean, seriously, go to that resource, Welcome Home IDA, and hover over. Okay, you guys, check this out. Let's show you. So you've got all the space for your RV or all of your belongings if you're a snowbird and you're leaving. But check this out. They put a door back here in the RV bay so that you can access the pond, take your kayaks, all of that cool stuff. Look at this. How beautiful. All right. Fully stocked, all the activities. It has this beautiful lit up walkway that takes you right down to your property right here. There's bullfrogs that come out at night. And oh my gosh, look at the babies. And babies. So many babies. And then look. They got teenagers.
Oh yeah,
those are the geese with their teens. And then the mama duck with her babies, her little fluffy babies. What do you think? Those are like probably, 2 weeks old?
Probably 2 to 3 weeks old. Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit of fuzziness on them.
Lots of dragonflies. We always get people, I'm gonna call you guys, some of you are nice and you're asking nice questions and some of you are haters. Talking about the water out here. You guys, we don't have issues with mosquitoes. The county is responsible for that. If you go somewhere and you have water, which this is not standing water, there's fountains running, you can hear them and it is so peaceful. The other really cool thing about this water community right here is right there is the river, guys, okay? And what is so cool about the river is not only can you go fly fishing and swimming and kayaking and have a picnic or go on a walk, they're building the path. So right now there is a green belt and it's already all the way, oh my gosh, Ken, where does it go to already? It's like from downtown Boise all the way to like...
It gets through Eagle, hasn't quite connected to Star yet, but it's gonna connect to Star and then it's gonna from Star to here.
To here, and that's very soon. So you can do your morning walk in your hood with your neighbors, or you can do your morning walk on the river, or you can come sit out here. You could sit and do your Bible study in the morning on your ponds. I love the ponds that the different developers are putting in. I think it's so beautiful, so peaceful. And then if you don't want a big yard to take care of, if that's not your jam, but you don't want to just live neighbor to neighbor, shoulder to shoulder, you want a little more room and something beautiful, this is beautiful. You want to know what else is beautiful? Check out that American flag flying on the pond right there. How pretty. And you guys, you cannot hear a single car. We've got the foothills. Oh, I just thought a big old fish jumped, but I think it's Micah skipping rocks over there.
Skipping rocks.
If you think that Middleton is a good fit for you, or you're just curious, or you don't really know which suburb is the right fit, or which builder, or which home, I know it's super overwhelming, but for us, it's pretty simple because we do it all day long, all right? 7 days a week. So if no matter where you are, the sooner the better in the process of discovering Idaho, definitely reach out, give us a call, shoot us a message, scan this QR code. We've got plenty of other videos. Go check those out here. And until the next time, be blessed.